it's Froggy, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Top 10. This time we're going to be doing Gen 2, and I am here with Lemolian. Hello.
Hello.
Oh man, I miss recording with you.
I know, it's been
I'm so
ages. We still got to
excited.
finish that princess thing at some point.
We do. We need to get back to that. I'm very anxious. Um, well, I am. It's been so long, and I love that game.
We're back. We're exactly where we need to be.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, shall we get this top 10 started?
Yeah.
Do you like Gen 2?
It is up there in my favorites. I adore Pokemon and always have. I think it'll always be Kanto, his favorite, just because the first one I ever played as a kid. Pokemon Yellow, first game.
Same. Pokemon Yellow was my favorite and was the first one I ever played. I loved it.
I vividly remember my mum and dad coming home and they'd bought me a Game Boy and they'd bought me Pokemon Yellow. And I don't think I'd ever really done anything with Pokemon before that point. I don't think the series had started properly in the UK at this point, or I hadn't watched it.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just hooked from then.
Nice.
But Johto is... Yeah, I loved Johto, as we'll see from the Pokemon. And then Hoenn, probably.
Nice.
Those are the top three.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, Gen 1 has always been my absolute favorite. Can't help it. I love my Meowth.
See, it was... I don't even know what my favourite from Kanto would have been. That was a whole other thing. Yeah, I had the same team. I remember playing Pokemon Yellow as a kid and just training my Pikachu up in front of Pewter City. There was a patch of grass. Because I was a little kid. It's like, I only need one strong Pokemon. I'll just focus on my Pikachu.
Oh.
And I had to get it to level 20 before I could beat Brock. Which is really difficult. There's a lot of hours spent doing that.
Yeah. God. I guess you...
But little me was fine.
I guess if you didn't watch the show, then you wouldn't know that you can't really use an electric Pokemon against rock types.
I just don't think I was at the age where I was like, I understand all of this. Because I also remember in Gran Canaria in Spain playing that whilst my family were drinking and stuff. And I was playing on that DS trying to beat Lance. Beating his Dragonite and being so happy when I did. But yeah, I'd also like to say that I did have friends. I didn't just sit in playing Pokemon.
just like a hermit in your little house, just like Pokemon.
We'll always be friends, Pikachu.
Oh god, that's creepy. I'm just picturing it. All right. Anyways, let's start this up. All right. So let's start with number 10. So who's your number 10?
Number 10, and this was a really difficult list for me to come up with of just Johto Pokemon.
Right.
Number 10 for me was Sneasel.
Sneasel. Nice.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, Ice. Well, Ice Dark, cool combination. At least I think he was Ice Dark in this game. I don't remember. Anyway, Ice Dark, you only got him towards the end of the game when you get to Mount Silver. By which point you were like, I've already got my team. This is fine. But he was just cool. He's got his little weird feather thing. He's got the two claws. He does make a stupid noise. He's like, meh. He didn't have a particularly great moveset or anything, but I remember seeing him being like, oh, cool, dark Pokemon. And then when he used an ice attack on me, like, what?
Yeah,
so that is why I've put him on there.
That's fair. My number 10 is Teddiursa. Because he's the cutest thing ever. And he just reminds me, he reminds me of my teddy bear, and he makes me all warm and fuzzy and happy inside. And I just think he's so adorable. And I just want to squeeze him.
He always has his hand up to his mouth or his paw up, like, yeah? You want me to do what?
He's just so cute and innocent. I love him.
And then Ursaring is not to be trifled with. Also, Ursaring has a tail.
Yeah, he's got a little poof of a tail.
He's got a little bull.
Yeah. He's less cute, but still pretty awesome. I just like Teddiursa better, because I'm a sucker for cute.
I go for cool, as you'll see.
Well, we will see. With number 9. What's your number?
So number 9 for me is Lantern.
Oh, that's a good one.
The evolved form of Chinchou. And the weird anglerfish thing. He just looks happy.
Yeah, he does.
And he was a boss in the game as well. He had a decent HP pool. and I like electric types. I was like, you know what? You're coming with me, fish. I'm going to take on the world.
This fish is my fish.
Yeah, and then in the anime, I think they're quite big. Like, a child can ride on one.
Yeah, they're pretty massive.
Which is surprising. I always think of them as just being quite small, but no. No. Water electric type.
Yeah. Electric types are awesome. They're probably up there in my favorite types. Mm-hmm. Although I think my absolute favorite type is ghost type.
I get you. You are a spooky person.
Oh, thank you.
I think mine's got to be dark because I'm so edgy and cool.
Oh, yeah, of course. So if you were a gym leader, you'd have dark type Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm just like, guys, I know we said we could go dark themed and we wouldn't have any lights in here, but this is ridiculous. Keep bumping into the table.
Plus, I mean, since you're going to be wearing, like, sunglasses all the time, you know, it's going to be worse. Because, you know, you're so cool and edgy.
Yeah, it's so cool. And when I take off the sunglasses, I've got another pair on underneath.
Oh.
Nani?
Nani? My number 9 is Feraligatr.
Ah, good choice.
Thank you. I played Pokemon Crystal, and so I picked Totodile as my starter, because Totodile is adorable. And I just played through that entire line, like start to finish, and then when I got Feraligatr... I got Feraligatr pretty early on in the game, because I just leveled him up so quickly, and I just, like, once I got him and saw how awesome he was, I was like, I'm not letting this guy go. And he came with me all the way to the end.
He's just a boss.
Right? He's freaking fantastic. I hate the second one. Like Croconaw or whatever his name. Yeah, I don't like him. I think he's ugly.
Well, they have a theme, don't they, with the starters, where it's like, okay, so the first one's all cute, and it's like a kid, and your second form is like the edgy teen, like, hey, I'm not going to listen to you. And then the third one is just a badass.
Croconaw isn't even that. He looks like a caveman. Like, he reminds me of Fred Flintstone. It's not even a teenager. It's just an old man from the prehistoric times, and then a giant badass.
It looks like he's in a Togepi egg.
I just hate the way he looks. It bothers me so much. Like, he doesn't fit in.
He looks like the schoolyard bully. Like, hey, kid!
I guess. I don't know. I don't like him. But Feraligatr's awesome. I love him. I love him so much. He's so strong. So, who's your number 8?
Well, this is kind of awkward. So I've got... Well, you'll see as we go through why this is kind of awkward. So number 8 for me was Chikorita.
Oh.
I really like... Well, I really like the starters in this generation. I like Chikorita just because it's so cute. And then I liked it in the anime as well. It was really attached to Ash, I think, in it. Like, just really jealous of Pikachu.
Yes, and I loved that.
Also, can we say that the first series, the Kanto series of Pokemon, had a banging theme tune, obviously. Johto's theme tune was also pretty good.
It was.
If you can't remember it, look it up. But it was really good. So yeah, I like Chikorita. I like the grass starter for it. I think Meganium was alright. It was a bit of a sponge in the games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always liked Chikorita. I don't know why. I really could not decide between like favorites for starters when I was always playing the game. I'd just rotate between them because I didn't have a friend that would trade me the starters.
Aww. I'm sorry. No, I liked the starters from that one too. I usually have a hard time picking. I never pick grass though.
No?
No, I think I've only ever picked grass once. I think it was Turtwig.
I mean, Bulbasaur is hot trash, so...
No, I like Bulbasaur. I just liked Charmander way better.
It's a cabbage frog. It's not any good at all.
Hey! I'm a frog.
Oh, wait, you're a frog. Yeah.
Be nice.
This is awkward.
And it's Cabbage Toad. Thank you.
Sorry.
He's cute. Bulbasaur was my second pick. I don't know, I didn't care for Squirtle as much. Squirtle's awesome, but I didn't care for him as much. Although I will say I like Wartortle best out of like all of the second evolutions ever, pretty much.
It's his floofy tail.
Yeah, he's just cute. So my number 8 is Ampharos.
Ooh.
I mean, he's just a good Pokemon on his own. And I think he's way cuter than Flaffy, because again, middle evolution Pokemon, are gross.
It's just naked.
I know. It's just a shaved sheep. It's just like Mareep got up on his 2 hind legs and then got shaved and was like, what?
It's a pretty lazy evolution.
I don't like it. And then Mega Ampharos. With that hair, he is glorious. Mm-hmm. He's just like, I'm immortal. I love it. I love him so much.
You can't fake that confidence.
No. He knows. He's like, I am the best looking Pokemon that ever graced this earth.
All you other weak-ass bitches better back off.
I don't know. I like him. Plus, he's electric, so I like that.
Of course, yeah.
Electric is great. I think everybody likes electric. Ha ha! You're so witty.
You haven't missed that.
I have. I've missed you. I really have missed you.
I missed you too. I am drinking tea as well. That wasn't just a weird
Okay. I need tea. I bought like this new tea from this place that's really close to where I work. Mm-hmm. And it's like this super mint tea that's supposed to help like completely kill bad breath, and it's supposed to like help your stomach and stuff if you're having like an upset stomach or whatever, and all of these other great things. And I'm like, all right, I just like mint tea, so let's go.
See, I had at work the other day, a girl brought in some green tea. She's like, you've got to try this. It's cherry Bakewell flavored green tea.
What's a cherry Bakewell?
You don't have cherry Bakewells? What?
No, what is that? Explain it.
Oh, you are missing out. Okay, so it is a small cake. You can buy them in packs of 6 from Mr. Kipling, for example. Other Bakewell companies are around. And they've got, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a layer of jam, but it's almost like marzipan, like an almond paste thing.
Yeah.
And it's got a layer of like icing or marzipan icing, and it has a glacé cherry placed on top, like half a cherry.
Oh.
I will send you a photo just so you have reference. Not that anyone on the video can see this, unless.
Well, I'm gonna post it up. I'm gonna show everybody what you're showing me.
Good. So yeah, these are like everywhere in the UK, and I don't know if they're based on a town called Bakewell, which is a place in the UK as well, but that's what they are.
Oh, they're like little tarts.
Yeah.
I feel like I've made those before.
Bakewell tarts.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would be. Oh, and it's like, okay, it's ooey gooey inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that gooey, but they're good. They are good.
They look good. See, this is why I want to do like a food trade-off with everybody in the in our little Discord group, because, you know, you guys are all from different places, so it'd be fun to like send different things around so we can all try different things. Yeah,
well, Foster Forest in mine once sent me a German care package of like loads of German sweets and stuff and food, and it was amazing.
Oh, that sounds
awesome. They like marzipan. They really like marzipan on the continent.
I'm not a huge fan of marzipan, if I'm being honest. I don't mind it sometimes, but like I can't eat too much of it or else it's like...
They do this thing called marzipan potatoes. They are just balls of marzipan that have like been slightly spray painted brownish, look a little bit like potatoes, or any small. And I think I ate like the entire tub of it with the mindset of, well, I mean, they're called potatoes. They're technically a vegetable. These are fine. And then realize, wait, potatoes are all starch anyway. So even potatoes are bad.
Yeah, potatoes are bad for you. I mean, marzipan is, it's almond paste, so it's almonds.
Yeah.
Almonds are good for you. It's a good source of calcium. So just say that.
That's fine. That was fine. Everything was great.
But we should definitely do that. We should do like a candy exchange with everyone in our little group. Because we've got nobody's from all the same places.
We are not.
Yeah. Except for May and Matt. They're both
America,
from the States.
But different states.
Yeah, they're different states, but they're both from the States, so I guess they could send different things.
Would there be like state candies? Like special candy per state?
So. I've been through several different states, in America, and they all had more or less the same things.
I've been to a few places. I don't understand American obsession with Twinkies. I just don't.
They're okay.
They're just just a bit of cream in a bun. This is an unpopular opinion.
Well, I don't know. The one that they had, I know that the one that they have now is kind of like, but the one that they used to have, like back when I was a kid, were really good because it was like thinner cake and lots of cream. And that was good. And it was just like cream. And I'm like, yes.
But isn't the cream like canned cream stuff? Like just injected in? Like, take this.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know. I liked it. I just like cream. I like creamy things.
I'm willing to give them I'm willing to give them a go, but
I mean, if you're not in, well, you can have them send it to you. They have a lot of things that we don't have, which I like.
I'm not sure what I would send.
See, I just want to do this so that way Turtles can send me the honey butter chips. Because I want those in my face. And she's like, I'm going to send you some, like a year ago, and hasn't. Turtles send me my chips.
When we have a meetup, everyone's got to smuggle in food.
Yeah.
It'd be awkward when we get stopped at the borders in America. You can't bring this in, sir, but all I have is food.
Oh, no. Wait, why do we have to meet up in America?
Isn't it like halfway for everyone?
Is it?
Probably. West Coast? No, East Coast, probably.
I guess.
New York. Well, I think we got off topic. Let's meet in Kanto. We can meet in New York and go to the Pokemon Center.
Yes, okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right, let's move on to number 6. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, 7. All right, what's your number 7?
This is why I said it was going to be awkward, because number 7 for me is Cyndaquil.
You picked up the starters?
I did pick all the starters.
I can't blame you. I love the starters.
So Cyndaquil, obviously the weird fire... I don't even know what it's based on. Like, is it porcupine?
Like yeah, I think it's a porcupine.
Oh, I liked it. He just seems a little down with it. His fire's not always active when he's a Cyndaquil. It's just when he attacks. In the anime as well, because again, the anime really... I watched a lot as a kid. I think he was really shy and couldn't really use his fire powers a lot.
He was very cute.
I was like, this kid's adorable.
I remember the episode where they found him and he was just like in like a hill and there was like a bunch of holes or something with a bunch of Cyndaquils, I think, in it. It was really cute. Something
like that. It'll never be as sad as the Charmander episode.
No, the Charmander episode was so depressing.
Who would leave a Charmander out with nothing but a leaf?
I know. I would have taken him in a heartbeat. Poor little guy. See, this is why I always figured, like, if I was in the Pokemon world, I would start, like a little ranch or whatever for, like, breeding, but also to, like, take in abandoned Pokemon or hurt Pokemon and stuff like that, and just take care of them and give them the love they deserve. Like, that's what I would do. Screw going on Pokemon adventures. This is what I would do.
I think I would be, youngster Joey. Just going, my Rattatas in the top 10, Rattata. But really... I've got a Lugia.
Oh.
And just trick all the new trainers. Not a nice person.
Go Rattata! And that's just what you call your Lugia. Just giant legendary comes out and they're like, holy shit.
I didn't say what Rattata it was. Give me all your money.
You sound like Joey Wheeler.
Joey Wheeler? Who's Joey Wheeler? Why do I know that name?
From Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's why I know the name. It's been a long time since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh!
I've been watching slowly the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series.
Got you.
Yeah, that's all I know. I've never watched actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
All I remember from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and stuff was him shouting, Grandpa! Turning into a deeper voiced, taller boy. And the meme. It's like, you just activated my trap card. That's all I know of it.
My blue eyes white dragon.
That and Dark Magician Girl, maybe.
Oh god, everybody has a hard-on for Dark Magician Girl.
So I've seen on the internet.
Alright.
What was your number? 7 or whatever number we're on now?
Yeah, 7. Mine's unknown.
Okay. Which particular unknown?
All of them. Part of the fun that I always had when I played Pokemon games was to try and catch the entire alphabet of unknowns. Which was so much fun for me. Because I liked having a living dex, but it wouldn't be complete without having every single version of Unknown.
Oh, yeah, but back in the original game, and you didn't know which unknown you had caught for a long time. You're like, do I have the letter A? Or is it an O? I can't remember.
Because a lot of them look similar. It's hard. Yeah. Plus, there was like an exclamation mark and a question mark, I think.
Yep. I don't know if it was introduced in Crystal or if it was introduced in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But when you caught so many unknown, you got like an unknown Pokedex added on. and it would tell you which ones you had caught from it.
Well, that wasn't in Crystal then, because I played
Crystal.
Crystal.
Speaking of Crystal, can we just also acknowledge how ahead of its time it was as a game? So it was the first game where they had the route name pop up when you entered a new route. So when it pops up saying Route 2, never used to do that on any of the games, so you had to guess which route you were on to catch Pokemon.
Right.
Then it was also the first game to introduce animated sprites when you fought a Pokemon.
That's
so when
true.
you first started to fight one, like a Pidgey, it would flap its wings or something and then stay still. But then they took that back out of the games for later ones. It wasn't until much later on.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would have went back like that. Like, maybe the world wasn't ready or something.
They're not ready for this power. But also, it had 2 regions on there, which I think at the time that was only put in... I can't remember who it was working on it, but they basically went to him and said, like, we can't fit enough stuff on this game.
Yes, I remember hearing about that, and this one dude was, like, super amazing and just, like, managed to get it all in there.
Yeah, I don't think it was Miyamoto, but it could have been. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, no, not only have we done that, but we've also added another region on. Lol.
That dude just knew how to compact. Like, he knew his shit. Oh, man.
The garbage disposal.
Right. So let's move on to number 6.
Can you guess what it is?
Is it Totodile?
It is Totodile.
Wow.
Which is why I was like, this is awkward. I love crocodiles. And it's a crocodile Pokemon. That's water type as a starter. It's like, he's so cool. And in the anime, he danced. He loved dancing.
He did. He was so cute.
So that's why I went for him. And for alligators, badass.
Right? Yeah. So my number 6 is Bayleaf.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got for alligator and Bayleaf on here. Bayleaf is probably one of the only middle evolutions I actually like.
He's a bit dopey.
And I like that. I like dopey. Yeah. And I like cooking with bay leaves, so his name just makes me happy. It's like a cooking thing. Them. I do. If I had a bay leaf, I would just pluck his leaves and I'd be like, feel the pain, and then I'd cook with it. I wouldn't.
Okay, I don't want to leave my Pokemon at your daycare.
I wouldn't actually do that. They're just. I wonder if they just like shed the leaves.
Like, Froggy, this lamb is delicious. By the way, have you seen my Fluffy?
Bay leaf. I mean, like, okay, so how does it work in the Pokemon world? Like, I know that some people actually eat the Pokemon.
Yeah, well, there's that episode in the Kanto series, I think, when they try and eat Magikarp.
Yeah,
James does. He's like, you're not even good for eating.
Yeah, because James was, like, picturing it, like, being able to have all of these Magikarp and then turning them into, like, seafood dishes. So, like, how does that work? Do they eat them, or do they have other animals?
Well, I think it's mentioned in, like, the guidelines for the world of it. Like, when they tell people how to build their worlds. I remember seeing a thing, and it had, like, 10 rules for building the world in it, and it said something about no other animals will ever be seen in that world. Like, only ever Pokemon.
Yeah.
But they're never seen to eat each other. But then they're eating meat in loads of these places.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they do eat each other. They just don't want to kill off the Pokemon in front of, like, the kids or something.
They definitely eat some of them, because they have Slowpoke tails. But they say are delicious.
Yeah, and Pokemon eat other Pokemon.
They've got to. Well, it mentions it in the lore. I mean, the game lore is way darker than the anime, though.
Yeah, which I love. I love that it goes, like, dark like that. Like, it makes sense. Like, we've got, you know, animals in our world. And sure, we don't, like, fight. Well, okay, some people fight with them. But, like, we develop bonds with these animals and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, like, we eat them, too, so...
This is very true.
I feel like it's just the same thing, except, you know, they're monsters and you fight with them, but it's the same thing. I guess
we have to assume that they definitely do eat each other, and that we eat them.
Uh-huh. All right, so let's move on to number 5, question mark.
Yeah, so again, this is awkward because I've got Ampharos as my number 5.
We're going to have a lot of the same Pokemon, I'm feeling.
I think we are. Very similar people.
Yeah, we are.
So I probably don't need to say anything else about Ampharos. I also really liked in the Crystal and Gold and Silver games that there was that quest line where you had to, like, heal the Ampharos. It was like the lighthouse light.
Right, yeah.
That was adorable. But that's all I have to say about it.
Okay. Yeah, so continuing with the awkwardness, my number 5 is Cyndaquil.
Yeah!
Because he's the cutest little fire Pokemon ever, and he's got such an adorable little voice. He's all shy and stuff. He's so cute.
Definitely did think it was Brock as a Pokemon, though, when I saw it. It's like, hey, it has its eyes shut too. It's just like Brock.
Yeah, see, Cyndaquil's got the look of Brock, whereas Totodile's got the personality of Brock.
Yes.
All right. Well, we don't have to talk much about that one, so let's move on to number 4.
Number 4, for me, is another late game Pokemon that you get at Mount Silver. It is Larvitar.
Oh, cool.
Because it then later on evolves into Tyranitar. Pupitar's stupid as hell, but I get it. It's like a pupa stage. But yeah, Larvitar's just cool. He's a little badass wannabe dragon that's not actually a dragon. He's got that weird thing on his eye. Kind of, yeah. Oh, poor Charizard.
I know, poor Charizard.
He's got that little mean look on his face. But then when he becomes Tyranitar as well, he's just a badass. It's Godzilla. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah. Tyranitar's pretty freaking awesome. My number 4 is Umbreon.
Okay.
Umbreon has always been, and still is, my favorite evolution. He looks really cool, and I really like leveling him because you have to be like really good friends with him, and then like you level him up at night. I just think that's cool.
Oh, so much time spent in Goldenrod trying to get him massages and stuff. Like, hey, it's nighttime. We can do this.
Yeah, no, I loved him a lot. I don't know. I'm very curious and excited to see what kind of evolutions they're going to come out with in Sword and Shield.
Which set in the UK. Holla holla.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, it is. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like Scotland or something. So.
Well, it's the UK, but the Scottish or the Pokemon trainer who's a female looks very Scottish on it.
Well, yeah.
Which I love the memes that are coming out about her.
Oh yeah, it's freaking hilarious. Oh, her and Sobble. I love Sobble. I love all of the things revolving around.
Love it.
I love everything about it so far. Ever since like it became very obvious that the main character is gonna be Scottish. Fuzz has just been doing like these really terrible but awesome Scottish accents like around. He's just been like mimicking all of it and reading all of the memes out in like the Scottish accent. I'm like, oh my god.
I would try and do some, but it's not family friendly, obviously, because of the memes.
Yes, they are quite adult.
There is an amazing drawing I saw though, and it was just someone just put something like, if it's really set in the UK, I want it to look like this in Glasgow. Glasgow is quite rough in Scotland. Sorry to any people from Glasgow. I've been there. It's rough. And it's like the male and female trainer having a fight against the hood of a car, and the female trainer's like smashed a bottle. Is about to glass the guys. Their 2 Pokemon are just like trying to pull them apart, and Sobble's crying.
Aww. Poor Sobble.
Yeah. I also love the fact that they just keep making her drink. Like, well, she's Scottish, so she probably drinks a lot.
Yeah, probably. Even though she's like 10.
Yeah, it's just... It's cool.
God, I'm so excited for those games.
Yes! I need your friend code at some point then.
Yes. When I start actually paying for a Nintendo Live.
Hey man, at the time of recording this, it is free if you have Twitch Prime for 12 months.
I don't, but for everybody who does, go for it. Oh, I should probably tell Fuzz that actually. Yeah, because he's got
at the time of recording this.
Yes. Yeah. So let's move on to number 3.
Into the top 3. Okay, so my number 3 was always a pain, let's say, but with more adult words, to acquire. And that is Kingdra.
Yes. All right.
Because so I loved Horsey and I loved Seadra when I was like, Seadra's so cool, even if he does go doo-doo and it's stupid.
You do seem to have a thing for water types.
And I like dragons. Is the thing. So anyway, yeah, Kingdra you could only get if you traded it over with a dragon scale. So you had to have a friend to trade it with. And I always got confused. I was like, it's Kingdra. You must trade it with the King's Rock. You don't.
Yeah, you figure, right?
Yeah, but he just seemed quite powerful. He looks quite cool and regal. It is Kingdra. And I thought it was interesting that they added a new evolution for Horsey, which wasn't that amazing of a Pokemon regardless, normally.
Yeah.
Like, there was no reason to use a Seadra. It just looked cool, and you get a nice mixture of moves with Water and Dragon.
Yeah, no, he is a really good one. I don't like a lot of the new versions that they came out for a lot of Pokemon, like, later on, but I think Kingdra is probably one of my favorites of the newer ones that they came out with.
Yep.
Yeah, I quite like it. My number 3 is Heracross.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. When I first saw him in the anime, I just fell in love with him because he was the cutest thing ever, and he was like cross, and I was like, yay! And he liked his little like tree sap and stuff, and he'd just like go to town on it. He's just one of my absolute favorite bug Pokemon, and he's just really strong, and he can just like and chuck things.
My only reason that I ever caught him in the game was to win that bug catching competition. And his sprite on the old games used to be the whole, hey kid, want to win a bug catching competition? Huh?
Yeah, that guy was creepy.
He's kind of cool. Out of the bug Pokemon they introduced, yeah, he was one of the better ones. I mean, don't even get me started on Shuckle.
What? Aw, I like Shuckle.
I like the meme about him, but he's useless. Well, actually, no, there was a whole strategy about Shuckle made up, but yeah. Something to do with having 3 of them in one fight, and you would just withdraw all of them.
Yeah.
Like, so that their defense gets really high, and then just use Earthquake every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. But Heracross is alright. He's a cool beetle.
Yeah, he's awesome. So let's move on to number 2.
Okay, my number 2, and this is why I asked if we were doing legendaries on this list. It's gotta be Lugia. Lugia from Pokemon 2000, the movie. You don't like Lugia?
No, Lugia's awesome. I like him.
Okay. From that movie, I fell in love with him.
I can't blame you.
And the scene where you unlock them in the games, you gotta go down and go to, like, the Seashell Cave to, like, get them unlocked if you're on Silver and something. And in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that scene for both Ho-Oh and Lugia was amazing. It was intense music playing, and if it was Lugia, like, there was a waterfall that he would awaken from behind and come out from.
Yeah.
But it always confused me why he wasn't water type, because he's psychic flying. So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, for me, I guess it kind of makes sense, but
yeah. I guess it's just because I was
too much.
Well, I guess it's because I was based on the movie, and he spends a lot of his time underwater in that movie.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Ash, you are the chosen one. Yeah.
My number 2 is Togepi.
Okay. You are basically Misty.
Yeah, I loved Togepi from the moment he hatched. Like, in the anime, he's just so cute. And he's really powerful. Because he's got metronome, right? He can do anything. Like, I don't like his evolved forms. I will straight up say that. I dislike his evolved forms so much.
And then Togekiss or something?
Yeah, Togekiss. I don't like them. Togekiss is basically just a giant cloud blimp. That's all he is. Oh,
it's the Mario Cloud.
I don't know how far you got into the anime, but the anime where the episode where Togepi leaves.
I didn't know that. I mean, I sort of assumed it, but
you have to go watch it. It's the saddest thing. I cried.
Can't be sadder than Goodbye Pikachu.
That one was a sad one. But I mean, it's not like he actually said goodbye to Pikachu.
He does say goodbye, and he runs off crying, and then Pikachu comes and runs. He's like,
well,
meh.
That's it. Like, Pikachu comes back, and he's like, I don't want to leave you, Ash. But like,
Ash has a bad habit of releasing all of his Pokemon, though.
Yeah, you can't be the Pokemon master if you keep releasing them.
He releases Butterfree so Butterfree can go get some Poon.
Yeah, and then we never see Butterfree again.
Pidgeot. He gets a Pidgeot at last, and then he just releases it. Like, yeah, look after the other Pidgey. Why?
But I mean, I guess those Pokemon are still going to be loyal to Ash, so it's not like they're going to allow themselves to get captured by anyone else.
Well, yeah. See about that. Charizard. Don't forget what happened with Charizard.
Yeah, I know. Well, he let Charizard go so he could become stronger.
He just spends his time on a mountain.
Yeah, getting stronger.
The scene where he actually befriends Charizard at last, the fight with the Poliwrath, that was so sweet. And he's like, Anyway.
Goodbye.
So, I like everything you did, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why he keeps letting go of his Pokemon. I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's got to, move on to the next town and get new Pokemon and blah, blah,
but
blah.
But his Pikachu's got to be like a level 100, and then every season they start, it's like, oh no, you beat me with a new starter. I guess I got to get stronger. Like, your Pikachu's level 100.
Yeah, really.
My dude.
I don't understand what is up with Pikachu. You know what he should be letting go of? Some of those million, billion Tauros he owns.
That wasn't... I don't know if it was explained in America, but that in the UK editions was just never mentioned.
Oh, yeah,
suddenly, in an episode, he had loads of Tauros.
Do you know why that is?
I do, because I looked it up. It was a scene with a gun in the Dratini episode.
We didn't get it in Canada either, but I just remember seeing that, and then I looked it up afterwards and then found out what it was, and I was like, ah.
A man punts a gun in Ash's face.
Yep.
But that meant that we never got a Dratini episode either. And then Ash just suddenly has 30-odd Tauros.
Yep. Just so many Tauros, and it's like, alright.
Which is a trash Pokemon. I'm sorry. It is.
I mean, yeah.
It doesn't even evolve.
Yet. Maybe
Mega
with
Tauros.
Sword and Shield we'll get something better for Tauros.
I don't think we will.
You don't know that.
There's rumors that they're not going to do any more Mega Evolutions or anything in Sword and Shield, and it's going to be a whole other style of evolution, something to do with making them knights almost and giving them armors. Mecha Pokemon.
No, I don't like that.
It's all rumors. It's all rumors.
I hope it's not true. I mean, I didn't like Mega Evolutions when they came out, except for Ampharos. He was just bitching. But
I hate Z moves.
Yes, thank you. I think it's all
I don't get it.
I'm sorry to people who love these things, okay? Like, you can like whatever you want. I just don't.
Sun and Moon were great looking games, even if I can get into them, but Z moves are just stupid.
I don't know how I feel about the Alolan forms either.
Alolan Vulpix is pretty cool.
I like some of the Alolan ones. Like, I finally like Persian because of the Alolan Persian.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Alolan Meowth. I hate him.
It looks like it ate a bee.
I hate him! No, I like the Persian. I like that he's got bees in his mouth Persian. Bees in his mouth Persian is the best Persian.
How do we feel about the sexiest Pokemon there is, which is Alolan Dugtrio?
It's Hansen. It's just the band Hansen.
It is, yeah.
In a Pokemon form.
And an Ampharos, Mega Ampharos can join as a singer.
Oh, there you go. Just like he just matches so well with the long blonde hair, and he's like, yes.
Do some heavy metal.
Oh. All right. Shall we move on to number 1?
Yeah. Did you say what your number 2 was?
Yeah, Togepi.
Yeah, you did. Sorry. I got distracted by Z moves.
God.
It's just timeless, this video would be.
Alright, so who is your number 1?
My number 1 is something you've already said, and that's Umbreon.
Heck yeah.
Umbreon, the Dark Evolution, because it's cool, and he's got all the rings, and its shiny form looks even cooler with the blue rings on the black.
Yeah.
I don't think its moves are any, that good at all, but it just looks cool, and I like cats, and it's like my cat back home. I have a black cat.
Oh.
Back in my hometown.
You have black... Oh, okay. I was like, you have a cat? No.
No, I live in a flat, and it's a very small flat. I'm allowed a cat, but it's a very small flat, and it would have to be an indoor cat, so I'd feel it's unfair to the cat. But my cat back home, she's black. She's about 20 now. She's very old.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she just comes up and purrs, like, meow. Like, yes, cat. Meow. No, cat. You can jump up here yourself. Meow. Okay, cat.
She sounds adorable.
She's conniving.
I do like Umbreon. I get that. What typing do you hope to see in the next games for the new evolutions? Because they're due for a new one.
They are. So, what haven't they got? Where's my typing list to tell me what every typing is?
We don't have Ghost. We don't have Poison.
There's no Bug, Dark, Fighting, Flying, Ghost.
Wait, we have a
Brown
Dark.
Ice.
That's Umbreon.
I meant Dragon. Ground
we have
ice
too.
Yeah, there is Glaceon that was introduced, you're right. There's no poison, there's no rock, there's no steel.
I'm hoping
I think a steel one could be cool.
I'm hoping for a ghost one.
Ghost would be awesome. I reckon it's going to be maybe steel or like a rock one.
Yeah, I figure it's probably going to be at least steel just because, you know, Sword and Shield. That makes sense. I'm just really hopeful for a ghost. Yeah. That's my guess.
But UK's got a long tradition of ghosts, so it could be that.
I'm hopeful.
Could be something druid-esque.
I would love a ghost one, as long as they make it look cool. Although the bug ones that they have going around online, like the fan art ones, are gorgeous.
Yeah. And did you see the normal one? It was like a Mega Eevee.
No, I don't think I saw that. I'll have to look it up after.
Cool.
I'll look it up. Because it's true, they don't have a normal type evolution. They've got Eevee, but they don't. I feel like they won't have a normal type evolution. Because then you can just leave it as Eevee.
Stone and everything, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Keep it as that. They did a whole episode on saying, like, Eevee's fine as Eevee is.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh well. My number 1 is Totodile.
Yeah, girl.
He's just the cutest little ball of charisma, and it's just so hard not to fall in love with him.
So you had Totodile and Feraligatr?
Yeah, I had both of them. Because I couldn't choose between them. I loved them both, so I had to have them both on my list.
He is adorable. His little smile, like...
He's just so cute. He does his little dance, and he's got his little
His
feet.
wee feet.
I know his little feet. He's so cute. I can't help it. He's adorable. Yes. You guys should let us know in the comments who your favorite from Gen 2 is. I want to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
And also, let us know what you think the next evolution will be, or what you're excited about for Shield and Sword, because we're really excited about them.
Yes, absolutely. Super excited. Need to know. And I will definitely add you on the Switch when I eventually pay for it.
Yeah, that was a dick move by Nintendo.
Right? I hate that. It sucks because, like, Fuzz and I share our Switch, but he's got Nintendo Direct or whatever it is. No, he's paying for the Nintendo Online shit, and so it's on our Switch, but I don't have access to it because I'm under a different account, and it's like, well, so it sucks.
It's rubbish,
right? It's
like, I understand it's like £28 for a year in the UK, so it's a lot cheaper than a PlayStation or Xbox subscription, but you don't get any of the games. You just get a NES game now and then.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Meh.
That's what I like better about getting, like, PlayStation Plus, because you do get free games, like, every month.
Yes. Yeah, that's the bonus to it. And even then, I don't like paying for my PlayStation Plus.
No, it's very expensive. It's like $75 or something for the year out here.
Yeah, it's
pricey.
59? Yeah, 59 quid in the UK for a year.
It's too pricey. It's very much. Very, very price. Much price.
Very sad.
Well, anyway, so that is our Gen 2 Top 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got a number 3 coming out soon, too. With another guest star. So I hope you guys are excited. And, of course, we had the lovely Lami today. Thank you for joining me.
Aw, I am lovely.
You are. You're so lovely. You're one of my favorite people.
Oh, stop. But go on.
Go on. Yeah. So this was fun. And we'll have to record again soon.
Yas!
Yas, queen.
Slay.
Slay. All right. I'm going to end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, head over to Lami's channel. You can find his channel link in the description box below. Subscribe to him because he is a ball of fun.
Oh, stop.
No, I won't.
Okay.
All right, I'm stopping. Goodbye.
See ya.